the title of this video states, I am currently in South Florida. Weston. City of Weston, South Florida to be exact. And in approximately 48 hours, Hurricane Irma should be within the vicinity. I'm leaving to go to Ecuador on a Friday morning, but because of the storm, I may actually be stranded here with my mother. But we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Today is currently Wednesday, so we will have to see how it goes. It's approximately like 2 days before Hurricane Irma is supposed to be here, and people are acting as normal. Like, I'm about to go out into the mall right now, and there's obviously a lot of people here, and people are just taking it normally. They're still doing their normal shopping despite the fact that a Category 5 hurricane is on the way. So I gotta give it to the South Floridians. They really know how to make the most out of a otherwise bad situation. They're not totally fazed by it, at least not yet. I guess I'm just as unfazed as the South Floridians because I'm only here for one thing. That's right. It's an art game, by the way. I used to draw in high school and I want to start up again. And I got it for 3DS, so I'll be able to draw at any time. Art Academy 3DS. 9 out of 10. Key approved. About to go walk almost 5 miles to get back to the resort because the shuttle that brought me here only leaves at 5 p.m. Anyway, I decided to get some Burger King beforehand so I don't die on the way. And the cashier there was really nice. She gave me a free box of fries, so I'm very happy. I'm guessing the whole hurricane preparation thing is making people very generous. Alright, anyway, let's get on with it then. I wonder if that's a radio station or if it just so happens to have something to do with HARP. Probably not. So I'm a mile into my walk. Seriously, trying to do a walk in this heat is really intense. I forgot how hot Florida is compared to Cuenca. Whew. If the hurricane doesn't kill me, then this will. But I think now is a good time to paraphrase, like, exactly what's happening, before I die. Someone from the Bahamas, I'm actually kind of accustomed to hurricanes. I've lived through a few of them, so to see Irma, and I'm going to call it Irma from now on, that's the Spanish way to pronounce it, and it sounds more threatening that way. But yeah, to see Irma, as powerful as she is, I'd be lying if I said I was afraid. It's not that I have no fear, because after all, this is a natural disaster, and natural disasters are called that for a reason, therefore they should be taken seriously, but I would be lying if I said I was totally afraid. I'm more anxious, like, just to see what's going to happen, because you just don't know. This is a very powerful storm, and you just have to wait and see what's going to happen. There are a lot of people scrambling around, they're preparing, everyone's talking about it. Even though there seems to be a level of normalcy here right now, I'm sure that's going to deteriorate within the next few hours, like as the storm gets closer and closer, and as we start to see the effects that it's currently having on the rest of the Caribbean. So we'll just have to wait and see, like, what's going to happen. And I keep saying that because that's just what you have to do. You just have to wait and see. You can't predict these things. You can just sit, watch, and hope for the best. But yeah, I'm anxious to see what's going to happen. I'm anxious to see, am I really going to get stranded here, or if I'm going to be able to make it out in time. And if I am going to be able to make it out in time, what's the aftermath going to be like? Like, if I do leave, I'm just wondering, like, how is it going to be in the Bahamas and here in Florida and the rest of the Caribbean to know that I escaped that? And if I don't escape it, well, I guess I'll be spending a little while longer here in sunny, hot Florida. So the map sent me to a walkway that is under this overpass, and it's locked. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. It's about ready to die, and there's no water in the city. Every location in Florida. Oh, man. Every location. But thankfully, even though that access way to get into the big national park was closed, there is a greenway that goes adjacent to that park and also adjacent to the highway. I saw this gate in the distance and I had a mini heart attack. I was thinking, oh no, here we go again. Thankfully, it's open. Whoever built this greenway, thank you so much for putting benches every couple of blocks. I love you. Oh my gosh. And even better, and this is gonna be really good if it works, but look at this. Looks like a visitor center or something. And look right there in the corner, it looks like a drink machine. Now, it looks kind of deserted right now, but hopefully the drinking machine is still on. Boy, I see a blinking light on this one. And the fans are on. Oh my gosh, I hear the motor. It's on, it's on. Oh my god, it's on! It's actually, oh, that looks disgusting. But oh! This Dasani water cost me $1.50. That's overpriced, but right now I don't care. I just have it. There's the change. Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, Coca-Cola, and your commercialism. What this place is, it's a model airplane field, believe it or not. Wow. Oh, this is actually my sanctuary. I love model airplanes. It's too bad I can't enjoy it. But I got the water, and I even got an iced tea. It started to rain again, but that's actually good news because I need some cooling down. Okay, we're good. Let's get out of here. They look to be taking all the tables and chairs away before the hurricane. Makes sense. Those can turn into projectiles, so get on them. Remember these underpasses? Well, we passed the underpasses. Woo! The resort is less than a mile away. About 30 more minutes to go. I'm glad I made it this far. I really need to make better bad decisions. Hey, Broward County. These palm trees, yeah, they're pretty and all, but can we at least have some shade on the sidewalk, please? I'm literally changing skin color here to how bright it is. Woo! Vacation Village, Flamingo, Uno. I actually made it. Wow. So this is now part 2, basically. It is now Thursday the 7th, so it's about approximately 2 more days before Irma reaches Florida, but the effects should start happening as early as late tomorrow, Friday. But what's happening is that me and my mom, we spent a good chunk of yesterday, which was Wednesday, just calling to all the different companies trying to get like an idea of what's going on. And so here's what we know so far. So my mom is stuck here. Her flight got canceled. She was on Bahamas Air, which is the national airline of the Bahamas, and they're not flying as of tomorrow. They're ceasing all operations, and the major airport of the country, Nassau International, is closing late tomorrow. And the second city where she lives with my dad and my brother is Freeport, and that airport is closing tomorrow at noon. Now my dad and my brother, they already left Florida last week, so they're already in Freeport. So it was only me and my mom who's here in Florida. But now she has to stay here because my flight is leaving tomorrow morning. Her flight was for the evening time, and now that's been canceled, but my flight is for the morning, so that's the only reason I can leave. My flight to Guayaquil, Ecuador should leave like shortly after 9 a.m. So I'll be leaving tomorrow morning. This is kind of surreal for me because this is the second major hurricane that I've managed to dodge. The first one was Matthew, which just happened last October. I was in Ecuador at the time, and that was really weird, seeing the hurricane go through the Bahamas and me not being there. That was kind of strange. And now Irma is coming and I'm leaving just in the nick of time. Like if my flight was scheduled for Saturday or even just Friday evening, I wasn't going to be able to leave. So I'm only leaving because my flight was already scheduled for Friday morning, which is kind of crazy that I'm literally making it out in the nick of time. But I still feel bad because my family's in the Bahamas, my friends are there, and my mom's now stuck here in Florida. So I'm just waiting to see, like, you know, what's it going to do. As of right now, it's done a total on the Caribbean islands, like Barbuda and Antigua. It's totally decimated some of those islands. So I'm just waiting to see like what the effects are going to be with the Bahamas, with Cuba, and of course here in Florida. And Georgia is also going to be affected too. So yeah, it's pretty serious. But I'm still not totally afraid because, like I said, we're used to this stuff. But it's still so weird. It's still such a weird situation, and it is a serious situation. Now that I think about it, I guess today's going to be like the last totally normal day in Florida until the hurricane's over. Because everybody's going to be scrambling around as of tomorrow, even more so than they are now. Although people are still pretty normal for now. But when the hurricane is really supposed to hit Florida on Sunday, so it's not going to be too much longer for these blue skies. It's going to change. It is going to change. As expected, it is a madhouse out here this morning. Wow. Just made it out of security. I'm officially in the terminal. This is it. This is ground zero. Heading back to Ecuador. That's me. Good. We passed security, passed customs and immigration. They let me back in the country. Who would have thought? Seriously, I totally thought I was going to get deported, but I guess not. So yeah, we are officially back in Ecuador. Oh, it feels good. But I'm still a bit apprehensive because the hurricane is still about to hit the Bahamas and Florida, so I'm still kind of worried, but I'm at least happy to be here in Ecuador. It's good. Mission accomplished.